You shouldn't have crossed me. Here's a little something for you.
Oh dear. Moles. How did they end up in our garden? We've never had them here before. Did they just appear out of thin air, or did something lure them here? Good thing we have good repellents these days. Let's deal with these pests before they turn this place upside down.
Using ultrasonic repellents to scare off the pests, huh? Smart move. I have some exciting news. The museum discovered a legend about a knight who dreamed of building a castle on an immovable rock and growing roses all around it. The immovable rock might be the one in the middle of this garden. And that knight could have been a baron. They're not mutually exclusive.
I see what you're getting at. It's a legend about Larry's ancestor, aka more proof of his rights to this land. Oh dear, even the puppy's howling in despair.
It's more likely he's bothered by the ultrasonic repellents and the mole holes. I'd suggest removing both. The device did its job and the moles won't be coming back.
I wish all problems were this easy to solve. What I don't get is that if that Karkinen guy did own this land, then it was ages ago. We're the ones taking care of it now. That should count for something.
That argument isn't convincing enough. This place has been neglected for years, and this morning it was overrun by pests. Larry could use that to his advantage.
Not on my watch. I'll plant grass so flawless that no mole would dare show up. And Larry won't find a single reason to complain. What would repel Larry from our garden?
Debt, legal restrictions?
For the first time, I regret that things are in such perfect order here. A perfect lawn is a strong argument in a property dispute. People are only this meticulous about taking care of their own land. Daisy, I learned that both you and the Baron's heir have legal claims to this land. I wish there was a way to resolve this peacefully. But how do we get along with Larry? Hey, what if we fulfill his ancestor's wish? We'll build a castle on that rock and grow beautiful roses around it. And Larry will be our friend.
That's questionable at best. That would require Larry to have a single emotion, which is not a proven fact. And can we really build a castle in 2 days?
If we're honoring his ancestor, it'll have to mean something to him. We need your help to fulfill his dream, Jane. Let's prep a super fertilizer with our water.
A fertilizer for the roses?
No, for the castle. You'll see for yourself soon.
The new substrate will give the greenery a good boost, just a little spritz and everything will grow like mad. But how does that help with building a castle?
We're not actually going to be building a castle, but rather growing one. You'll see once we make the flower bed on the rock. This is the very stem that was revived by the water from our spring. If we keep watering it, it'll grow into a magnificent bush worthy of a barren knight. What an amazing dream he had. A castle and roses. A descendant of such a person can't possibly be a soulless businessman who doesn't appreciate friendly gestures.
That's a long shot. Larry might be nothing like his distant ancestor. But hey, I'm all for experimenting with the roses. It sounds fascinating.
No wonder the Baron chose this rock for the foundation. It's super solid. Even medieval magic wouldn't have helped here.
I never thought a solid rock would make a good place for a flower bed, but you pulled it off.
Challenges get my creative juices flowing. Soon the castle the Baron Knight dreamed of will start sprouting. It's time to test our fertilizer on our sapling.
I wonder why the Baron chose to grow roses.
Maybe he was expressing his devotion to his ladylove? Or to a king with a rose in his crest?
The experiment was a success. The water's properties are indeed stimulating.
What about the roses, Jane? Do you like them?
Of course, they're very convenient test specimens. It's working. The sapling is growing fast.
But this would only do for a small tower. And we need a whole castle. So let's keep going. Jane, what kind of experiment is your favorite?
The kind of experiment we conducted with our fertilizer. Successful ones.
Step away from the fertilizer or your tail will start blooming.
He's more likely to go into rocket mode. He'll sneeze so hard he'll fly to the other end of the garden.
Larry, hey, I'm so glad to see you. We were just exploring the history of your ancestor, the noble Baron, and...
Austin, buddy, I'm calling to give you a word of advice. Get off my land, or you'll be facing a whole new set of problems.
Jane, could I borrow your microscope? It's getting harder to see the good in Larry. I hope making his ancestor's dream come true will help us get along.
Well, knowing how good you are at making friends, it's not impossible. But I still don't get where the castle is supposed to come from.
We didn't grow that beautiful bush for nothing. Tomorrow it'll turn into a castle, just like in a fairy tale. Come by and see our garden's magic in action.